Welcome to the EA Games Dome. It's still early in the season, but the contenders are attempting to emerge from the pack. And today's game features two teams very much in the early hunt as the Chiefs match up against the home team. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the game. I'm Al Michaels. With me, as always, is John Madden.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
Johnny Morton will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of it. And we go back to the game. Number 6 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 15-yard line. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 82 on the return.
Only one man back.
Over at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Bring the pay.
Hands it off to the back. Hurdles the defender. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Ball on their own 34. Green sets up. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. The 40. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. In my mind, a big advantage to this offensive unit with their running game against a defensive unit that has a tough time stopping the run.
Their front seven needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
Gets the toss to the left. Holmes couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Only one man back. Man in motion.
On the 49-yard line.
Sanders came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
The Chiefs line up in the shotgun. Dropping back, goes over the middle. He let that one loose, but overthrows his receiver.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Number 7 lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 20. Going to the right. About a 1-yard loss. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Hit him low.
using motion. We'll get the call again. Good play in the backfield by Browning. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 15. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Harris got up and knocked that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He has it with some open field. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 39-yard line.
Give it all you got. Set.
Hand it off. 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
They need 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. Drops back. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on, get up. Got it, got it. Set. Rusty.
On the ground. The 20. The 10. What a beautiful run by Holmes.
He can really move out there. He accelerates quickly, hits a hole, and can make quick cuts when he sees contact coming. One thing that sets him apart is his heart. He's an effort player who loves to play this game.
Bring it, baby. They got nothing.
Holmes. Pressure. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So they throw away a great chance.
As a quarterback, the last thing you want to do is force a bad pass into the end zone like that. You would have been better off just throwing it away or taking off and running with it.
Lucy. Let's go.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
The 20-yard line.
Hand it off. The running back gets about 3. Seven yards to go. Ball on their own 23. Tosses it left. He's taken down in the backfield by Maslowski. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Kansas City looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Number 29 goes again with the pass. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their block, giving a little extra time in the pocket that the quarterback needs.
A lot of open field as he takes the punt. The 30, the 20, running with purpose. He had an outstanding return.
Sometimes as a coverage team, it's easy to over-pursue. And if you do that, you end up running right by the guy you're supposed to be tackling.
Bring the pain. That's all you. Fire out. Let's go. Come on.
Green gets set. Gets the toss to the left. Using the stiff arm.
Who needs to pass when you have a running game like this?
Gain of 10 on the play.
Nothing here. 94. Come on, partner. Hawkeye right.
He'll keep it. And he's stopped at the 4. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they picked up the first down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
It's first and goal. 4 yards to the end zone. Toss play to the left. Hand off to the tailback, and he's brought down in the backfield. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
That all you got? Yeah. Set. Hawkeye right.
They'll go with a run once again. Decent gain, about 4. Third and goal. Ball a half yard away. Holmes in the backfield. Green with a man in motion. He'll get it again. Holmes didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way, and so that kick is good. Anderson is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 82.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 15-yard line. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. Morgan sets up. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
Drops back. Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chain. Throwing on first down. Under pressure. He brought it down and ran with it, John.
The quarterback felt some pressure coming from the outside. He decided to pull it down and run with it.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 41. Number 32, the lone setback. Number 32, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Got it off just before they got to him.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner. so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Fifth play of this drive. Dropping back. Quarterback tucked it in, decided to run, but there was no room.
That was just a great job up front by the defensive line. They got a good push, and they cut off all the running lanes.
Hall is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the Chiefs ahead of the home team. 3-0. The teams have switched sides and we'll start the second quarter. Gets the toss to the right. Holmes couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Tosses it left. A lot of room to work with. Holmes picks up good yardage on that play.
Not only does he get a nice gain, he also picks up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Cowboy!
Morton in motion. He gets the carry. Loses one tackle. Refuses to go down. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. It's second down and 6 to go. Johnson in the backfield. Johnson. He's taken down in the backfield by Brown. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Green gets set. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Sanders looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
And that's a gain of about 8. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on their own 26. Pressure coming. Throws it out over to the left. Incomplete. Woods was right there to break that play up.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Here come the heat. Set. Here comes the heat. Cowboy.
Give it to the halfback. Not much there. Maybe a
On
yard.
the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 37. Loses the defender. Sheds the tentacle. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
You got him. Set.
Green with a man in motion.
Come on, be up.
Hand off to the tailback. The 20 has room, and he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And so with a trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Yeah, that guy just turned on the jets and outran everybody on the field.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 15 back to return.
Short kickoff. From the 13-yard line. Using the stiff arm. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. They line up in the I formation. Pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 33. Morgan sets up.
Watch the flat. Sideline to sideline. Come on, partner.
Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. Slips the tackle. Pushes off. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Drop back, drop. Get in there.
And off to the tailback. Holmes couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
The Chiefs line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Green gets set. Hand off on the draw.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
On the play.
Third and a deuce. Ball on the 15-yard line. Going to the right. Gordon showed he could do more than just cover on that one.
Hey, he sure did. When you get a corner who will come out like that on run support, it makes the offensive coordinator think twice on those runs to the outside.
Morton Anderson comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's on its way. That successful field goal attempt is his second of the game. Here's the kickoff
Kansas
team.
City is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82 back to return.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 12. Breaks the tackle. Keeps his feet moving. Baltimore needs 2 scores to get back into this one. Only one man back. He'll pass the first down. Gets the call. Just about a yard on the run. So it's 2nd and 10. Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Number 32. Couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. The 40, the 30, the 20. Good return, and it sets them up with great field position.
Yeah, when you can get this kind of production out of your return team, it takes a heck of a lot of pressure off the offense.
1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Chiefs using motion. Gets the toss to the left. 1-yard gain by the running back.
1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Hit him low. Come on, D up. Give it all you got. Give it all.
Focus play to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 55. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. So it's 3rd down and long. Ball on the 19-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Steps up into the pocket. Incomplete. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
On the play.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. The future Hall of Famer lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. The try is good. That's his 3rd successful attempt. Anderson will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 82 back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 12. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Morgan saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation.
Let's go. Come on.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
29-yard line.
With the pass, no problem picking up the first.
Hey, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
The coach is having them hurry it up. Pressure coming, passing right. He finds his man. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Snake up. Sideline, D. They got nothing.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. The defense really put the pressure on.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
45-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw. The defender's got it. Shakes the tackle. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
That all you got? Deal, love. Well done.
Green gets set. With the pass. Incomplete pass. Number 55 was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. There's no need for the quarterback to force any throws. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
Green sets up. Throwing short to the right side. And he makes the grab. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 15.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Stay, guys. You got him. You got him. Bulldog under.
Going to the right, number 32. Lost about a yard. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Only one man back. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Kansas City 16. Baltimore 0. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the second half.
Decent kick. We should have a return.
Deep to return.
From the 6-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. Hand off to the tailback. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on
Let's
the
check in with Melissa.
Hi, Al. The Chiefs coach wants to make sure that his defensive players don't suffer from any mental lapses. He's seen it before where they play great in the first half but struggle in the second. So we'll have to see if they can continue their success on defense and hold on for the win. Al?
Thanks, Melissa. Dropping back, gets the delay handle. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 30. Man in motion.
Ball on the 30-yard.
Number 32. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Morgan sets up. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Nice call going with the air, and then a move change. So they have 1st and 10 here.
We'll see. Lose it.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Looking for room. Under pressure. Great call by the defensive coordinators.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, off and run. The 30, breaking free. Hurdles free. The 10, touchdown. And this one isn't quite over. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progression and found the receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. So, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased they were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 13. The Chiefs will start the drive from the 44-yard line.
23 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Pushes it out to the left. Pickup of about 6 yards.
With the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Holmes, the lone back. Tennyson, the motion man.
50-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Pulls and moves. Holmes wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete. No catch that time. And they'll face fourth down.
Sometimes you see players try to run before they catch it. Knowing that he had to get the first there, he probably was thinking about where he was going before he caught the ball. And maybe that's why he dropped it.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He has it with some open field. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Rutledge in motion. Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure. Throws it. Picked off. And he forced that one.
Yeah, and the key to that play was the pressure on the quarterback. They were in his face. It caused the throw into the middle of the defensive zone for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Holmes in the backfield. Hands off to the tailback.
1st and 10.
Picks up 5.
31, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Tosses it out to the right. He's at the 20. The 10. 5. Holmes, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards.
Right now. Sideline to sideline.
The red zone defense has been stepping it up so far today.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
And if they can get the 2 here, they'll make it a 3-possession game.
Stay after it. Catch the ball, man.
Looking for room. He loses it.
They took a shot and they tried to make it a 3-score game, but the defense kept them out of the end zone.
They didn't have to go very far on that last drive, John. Took advantage of the short field to the touchdown.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get, because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team, and you can often swing momentum the other way.
Here's the kickoff
Kansas
team.
City is lined up for the kickoff.
And this one's a short kickoff from the 13. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. First and 10. It's the toss to the left. Powering ahead. 2, maybe 3 yards on the toss. Tosses it right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Warfield. Loss of around 2.
2-yard loss on the play.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Pop right. 90 ball. That's all you. Give it all you got.
Drops back. Throwing. Intercepted. He's at the 20. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Here come the heat.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Get the ball.
Baltimore comes out with their nickel package. Bowman picks up maybe 3 on that carry. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. The home team come out in a nickel package.
This team just seems to lose momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line.
He hits his receiver. Touchdown, Kansas City. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. Well, John, a short drive, covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them no matter where the drive starts.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 10. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. Number 32. Closing in. Good play in the backfield by Holiday. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more blitzing before this one's over.
Know that I would. He struggles when he's facing pressure up the middle. So bringing extra guys trying to get additional pressure can be very effective strategy.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Steps up into the pocket. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it with the catch. McLean stops him at the 29. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28.
Eagle left. You got it.
With the carry. Holmes couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Green with a man in motion. Again with the run. Can't bring him down. Holmes moves his rushing total over 150 on that carry. About a yard to go. Ball on their own 37. Holmes breaks free, keeping him at bay. Flag down.
Holding on the offense.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
They need 7. Baltimore looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
On the 31-yard line.
Dropping back, throwing short to his left. Great throw. He didn't make it, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Kansas City, 9, the home team, 7.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Sanders sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 33-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass guard. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
So he can't get it to him.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
The intended receiver on the play. 3rd and long. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here comes the heat.
Number 29, throwing. This pass is incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36.
Bust his grill.
Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was a case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
To the tailback.
These defensive linemen should be ashamed of their performance today.
The backs are lined up in an I. What a great run.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48.
Get in there, Lon.
Holmes, the lone back.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Stiff arm. Gets the call on the misdirection play and picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Green sets up. Holmes. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Right to it. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Gain on the play.
I thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
And what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah, they're thinking the ref was going to give him that left foot spot when they were thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
The call on the field stands. Baltimore will be charged a timeout.
It was a close call, but there just wasn't enough evidence to reverse it.
This is one of these cases where it's better to be safe than sorry.
The backs are lined up in an I. Holmes. Breaking free. Loses one tackle. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline. About 2 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Green scans the defense from the gun.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Drops back. Johnson. So he works his way past the marker for a 1st down.
Gain of 2 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Eagle way. Set.
Green sends a man in motion.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on. Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback. Good pickup of about 6.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard line. Man in motion.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Guns it left side. Nice adjustment. And he stopped at the 13-yard line. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Be out now. Buster's great. Set.
Going to the right. Gain of about a yard there.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9.
Got it. You got it. Set. Come on. Get up. Let's go. Come on. We ain't got nothing.
And he gets the delayed handle. What a collision. Touchdown, Chiefs.
I like this call here. Watch what happened. They get the ends going upfield like it's a pass play. Then they hand it off, and he cuts back. It's wide open with a lot of green to the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Anderson in to kick this one off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 82.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 12-yard line. No first downs on that last possession, John. Let's see what adjustments they've made here now to try to move the ball more effectively. Pressure, gets the pass off. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll pass on first down. With the throw, it's going the other way. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Hand it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
On the carry. 5-yard gain on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to the final gun. About 6 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. 2 minutes left. Gain of about 5. Only one man in the backfield. Another run. First down coming up after that run.
5-yard gain on the play.
This one is just about in the books. It's 1st and 10.
Stay guys. Bring the pace.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Sideline to sideline.
Tosses it left. Again with the carry. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball. Set.
The Chiefs using motion. Give it to the halfback. He has some room. He's at the 20. Johnson did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
And they find themselves in scoring range. Sixth play of this drive. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Kansas City 36, Baltimore 7. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.